feel so tired. But I know I've got one thing I got to do.
Everyone seems to want to know what is causing the recent upward price movement of Bitcoin. Now, a lot can be learned by exploring the different articles being published that feature cryptocurrency news. In fact, a great news aggregate site that I use is cryptopanic.com. But being vigilant in this space over a long period of time will grant you the ability to recognize trends and how they mature, read between the lines of many articles, and if you're able to match that knowledge with even just a general understanding of what's happening with the global economy and how that has played a big effect on which country is primed to explore cryptocurrencies as a viable investment option, I'd say you have effectively put your finger on the pulse of this crypto space. So without further ado, here is my take on the current situation. Buy the rumor, sell the news. It is a well-known phrase and trading strategy that is used in this space. We've seen it over and over again as different platforms announce future announcements. The price of that respective coin rises, and once the news actually breaks or the update is released, the price falls back to its previous levels. There has been one huge announcement made by one very well-known platform and its plans to create and integrate its own cryptocurrency and corresponding blockchain in the near future. Facebook's Libra coin has been the talk of the crypto town, and rightfully so. It is, after all, the first initial of the famous heavy-hitting FANG, also known as the top best-performing tech stocks, stands for Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, and Google. You may also be aware that the crypto space is patiently awaiting the arrival of institutional investors to flood this market with their billions of dollars. Now, along those same lines include the fabled Bitcoin ETF, which would effectively release Bitcoin onto the stock market, but not real Bitcoin. But in fact, going into that topic is worthy of its own video, soon to come. Back to my point here. Most institutional investors have not yet jumped into the Bitcoin wagon yet because, frankly, many of them still view Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies as scams and tools that violent and/or drug trafficking criminals use. But wait, now Facebook is getting in on this new kind of digital economy? The same Facebook which many, if not all, of these huge institutional investors are heavily invested in? No matter how disappointing it may be to realize that Facebook is what legitimizes Bitcoin and perhaps other cryptocurrencies to these old-fashioned investors, at this point, it is what it is, and hodlers are reaping the benefits. One ironic thing to note here. Buying the rumor seems to be happening now, but what's being bought is Bitcoin. And now that this is looking to be the beginning of another very strong 4-year cycle, I'm not sure that there will be much selling of the news, or at least if it does happen, it will be nothing more than a microscopic blip on Bitcoin's chart. A lot has changed since the last parabolic rise for Bitcoin. Each year that passes with or without Facebook, Bitcoin gains more legitimacy and exposure. More and more people are aware of it, and its stigma of being a tool for criminals is disappearing. There is a lot more to speak on regarding how Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies can also prove to be a safe haven for those looking to escape capital controls and poorly planned and executed monetary policies by their governments. Bitcoin wasn't created overnight, and its spread throughout this world won't happen that way either. But as time moves on, Bitcoin will continue to prove itself as a steady reminder of how you can and should be in complete control of your wealth.
Mine's a tale that can't be told.